I think. Yeah. You see how yours is doing? It does?
Yeah.
But the last game I played.
Yeah, it always does that. Regardless of what I do, it just does that. I don't know why, but it does.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the visiting team and our home team. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's a design boot. Rolling out to his left. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Ready! Knocking 18!
Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
First down and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Finds a man, right side. Now he's past the 25. And that is a touchdown. These guys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. And still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
That pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, getting the preseason, training camp, all of them. And you can't do it much better than that.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fields this one at the 3. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. They're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Give now to the running back. This is tough running. There's Baker out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now. 77, go.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Goes to the hurry up here.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here he is on third and short. Escapes the pockets. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll throw to begin this drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Offense to the line fast.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
They go play action on 1st down. He rolls to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
60 back.
Setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Come on, come on.
1st down, play action. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Cut out left. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
21 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Here's a toss headed right. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All the left side. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. On the move, hit it right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. And look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Visitors 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pass play on 1st and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 33-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They have 2nd and pretty long here. He's going to throw it. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw now. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll go play action. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Finds his tight end. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line. He's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. He finds it right side. Touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Eagle. Jeanette, go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Brings up second and
Trap
7.
60, trap 60. Ready. Set the range. Trap to 60.
Now looking to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield strike.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Handoff on second and short. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Go. Ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
19. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Second down pass play coming. Chased out to his right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Second target, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk, here we go.
Throwing it again here. Right hand, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
19, top 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
They are throwing it again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. This from 48 on the left hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's got a man left. Escapes a defender. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. So we're down inside of 2 minutes to play now in our opening half. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At the 18-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And in he goes for the touchdown. to the halftime locker room. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Second and very short, looking to pass. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 31. He's going to throw it again. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
You know, that's a risk of putting up a jump ball in the end zone. You know, some of these defenders in this day and age can go up and get it with the best of the receivers. That's one they got away with. Should have been a pick and, frankly, a touchback.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Come right there. Back to 50. Stretch the Eagles.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Good running. Rips off about 7. They're still short. Fourth down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 Pirates, 7 Pops. Here we go. Here we go.
I'll throw for it. Cut out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Come on, come on. Bronco 80.
Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Back on second and goal. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. The defense takes its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is third and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Vacates quickly left side. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. In his 11th year, still knocking him through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at that, say, the 34-yard line there. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
19 Tiger.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 2-yard
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. That's completed onto the right. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
It is cut left side. And He will take this in. Touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from the tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Visitors 10.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready?
He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time left. Throw left side, complete. And you get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Offense in a hurry up here. It's a design boot. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a give on the counter. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Come 19, Cougar 19.
Dropping back to throw. He's going deep this time. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down.
County Lions, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
We're going for this. He's got a man left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Results in a first down.
Throwing it again here. Dumps it off to his running back. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Sticking to the air here. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Dose of the hurry up here. Rolling from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Here we go.
Back to throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense to the line fast. Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Pass play now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Hits him on the out route. Makes it in for the touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6-yard pickup. Brings up second and goal.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Warriors 70!
They call pass on second and goal. Rolling left, buying some time. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for two.
The offense will...
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he is into the end zone for two. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two, but that risk pays off.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
33-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Now give left side. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Second down now, 7 to go. Takes the handoff, now to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go get 6.
Throw here, third down. Catch made over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've set it down from 37. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He dodged the tackle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives him the first.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Let's go, go!
The give here on second. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Set. Bronco 80.
Hand off to the back. And he barrels across for the touchdown. These guys continue piling it on here in the 4th. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Sheds up a rusher. Making the call himself. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted.
Okay, that's just one of those situations it is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go now. Viking 18. 70 Timberwolf. Ready?
Oh, back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And these guys continue piling on to this lead.
56. Visitors 18.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. We'll go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
The running back gets it on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. You have the awareness to stop that drive before it can get started.
Desperation time here. That one's tipped and intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So 1st down from the 41. Now a give running right.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's 1st and goal. Give now to the running back. And sorry if you've heard this before, Brock. They scored again, and they grow that lead further. These guys are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st down and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Street. Hawk 70.
They're throwing it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 10. Result.
First down, play action. Rolling out to his left. And look at, he loses the football. And the defense has it. Defense recovers. That's a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
Plowing up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting a win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win, it can get you playing at a midseason level in the early goings of a season and lead to a really good start that has you talking playoff hopes in the front half of the schedule.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.